Hello, it's your Blue Archive gacha wheel, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosanyo. Welcome to the Zatsudan, Chit Chat, Yapping, whatever you may call it. Welcome to the Zatsudan stream. Hello the backrooms level. Hello Yesa. So the week. It's have been like a rough week. Even though it's like Wednesday right now. Oh, what? It's Wednesday. Like a lot has happened in the past days, and everything like in the last week that led up to that. So how do I feel? Let's say I feel a little bit better after finishing work, but there are like still some after effects from lack of sleep and watching a certain stream yesterday. But I hope like that on your side everything is like going well. So what I will talk about is practically about the past days and about October, what I like planning to do. And let's get on with the past first before I talk about the future, I would like to say. Finally catch your stream early. Greetings. Hey, great, you made it here. It has been quite a week. And also, welcome Abstract, welcome to the Zatsudan stream. So, yesterday I watched live Amelia's last stream, where she ends her streaming activities. And that's one stream. It was very Ame-like, I would say. It was really like her, like the usual scuffness that she like is like in her own studio, and the whole pacing. And despite all of that, it stood like in a way. She did like really fantastic. Like even till the end, she stayed like how she. And I don't like I don't really feel sad about her going. It's like, it's not really like she is like gone, but the person is like walking a different path, and but also at the same time I don't feel like happy about that. I will not see any Ame streams from now on. But there are like streams I haven't been able to watch, and yeah, I think I could like start from there, like from the moments on where I couldn't watch like regularly. But she has brought a lot of change in a lot of people's life, kickstarted pretty much a lot of the meta in the VTubing scene, especially like EN VTubing. She is creative. So she can't really sing that well at the beginning, and was like a little bit worried, hey, I can't sing very well, I can't dance, this is okay that I can be on kind of part of her life, and the stuff was like, oh, daijoubu is fine, you can still be with us, and yeah. Trust me. A bus caught on fire first day of October, and now a building got caught on fire in Ayutthaya. Holy crap, what's happening there? Yeah, I shouldn't laugh about that, but I know like October is typically known as a spooky month, but it's like not a month of like unluck. Well, anyways, I wish you the best, that you will stay safe, not in October but in general. It seems like, yeah, with Ami gone, of all of a sudden, or like with Amma not streaming anymore, no, what shall I do now without her? Now everything's going astray, now everything's going south, no. We need her, detective, come back, you need to save the world. What's your plan for the rest of this week? I will talk about this later, but yeah. Actually, I lost like the flow of the talk, so I can't talk about Army anymore. Yeah, another time. Regarding the trip to the place you will travel to. School trip, okay, see. Usually a trip is like connected with something you're looking forward to, and it's like, yeah, you do that with a class or like multiple classes, and you surely know each other to a certain extent. Maybe if like some people you are like friendly with, and yeah, but when like this kind of thing is going on with like unlucky, no, not unlucky, but unfortunate accidents, there's like the worry as well. But worry not, we don't have Friday the 13th, and even though those things happened, it doesn't like mean that it will happen again. Like, there are like different circumstances that can lead to certain outcomes, like what kind of people were like on the bus, you know, or what's going on in Ayutthaya. You know, when someone does a mistake, when they do their best to not repeat it again, right? Like, doing mistakes is like normal, right? But we judge people not by the mistakes they've done, but what they do like afterwards, right? If they repeat a mistake, you know. But most people will learn from that and move on from there, right? It's like about walking and moving forward instead of like being stuck in the past. Like right now what I see, it's like a little bit worried about past events, and looking at the future is like also a little bit, you get like anxiety, right? Because you don't know what's gonna come. But as Ami like in her Chikutake song like said, what happens in the future is not for us to know yet, you know? We can only focus on what we can do now. So we can like prepare what we can do in the current time to like prepare for a better tomorrow, right? It's not like you can change the future, but can make changes today to be like prepared in case something. But the thing is like also when we are like anxious, you know, and be like, oh no, oh gosh, what's gonna happen, and we channel all that bad energy inside of us, things might happen like this, right? But the thing is like when people do like certain mistakes, they will do it again, right? So the people who were like in this kind of accidents, you know, they were like, okay, let's do the best not to do that again. Or they send like another person who's like more capable, right? And if an accident happens in like a certain place, like let's say it's like not an accident, but like a malicious attack, then more people will like stationed there. Not like regular people, but like more police force, more security, right? And in this case, it's like more ensured that's like safety. But it's good to like do research as well, like if actually something happens. With like some limited amount of information, you might like jump the gun if you go in and take this kind of info. I see so far only like fire on the bus and the building. And those are like some frightening news. But yeah, there's surely more, right? There's surely more. But yeah, I wish you nonetheless the best for what's gonna come in your trip. I hope you will have a great time. Don't worry too much, maybe check if you can get a book or something, or download some movies from Netflix or whatever, you know, like on your phone. Maybe take, if it's even allowed, you know, some schools don't allow like taking electrical devices, right? So you can focus on the trip. For some cases in school, it's like about focusing on the classes itself, right? I get that. Actually, I could have asked my parents, you know, like regarding school trips. Regarding school trips. My parents are like pretty strict. Like C parents, right? I wanted to play like on my Nintendo consoles, like the portable ones, like DS, Game Boy, right? Like back in the days. But I'm only allowed to play during a vacation, right? Like summer vacation, fall vacation, holidays. You can also like say Christmas holidays. Only like during holidays I allowed to play on the consoles. Have unlimited amount of like visit friend A, friend B. And the thing is like, because my parents are like strict, you know, they don't buy me a lot of stuff. I would like go to a friend who has like a certain game console and certain games and be like, okay, let's go to your place and then we play that together. How about that? And yeah, that's like about it. But taking game consoles to a school trip, I never allowed to, kind of. Or maybe I'm just scared to ask. Maybe this was like the problem, I guess. But yeah, in any case, there are like enough ways to like ensure that you will not get bored during a trip. And even if you're like not worried about that, you know, don't get a book, don't get game consoles, you know, but you have like, you get like a deck of cards, you know, play a card game with school mates, like classmates, with friends, right? There are like enough ways to like get entertained during a trip. And if you're like in a destination itself, I mean, there's a lot of to see, like a trip through the city, maybe like hiking. There's a lot to do. And it's like not in your home, you know, where you're like every day, you know, you wake up early in the morning and then you go prepare to go to school, right? Or maybe you gonna game on social media. That's like a lot. That's like really familiar, but in a different place, in a different setting, not with your parents or like siblings, but like with like being in a group with a lot of people. this is like surely a great experience. Maybe it doesn't like sound great at first, but it's an important experience to make, since youth you can only like experience once in your lifetime. My parents didn't have enough money to buy that kind of expensive game console, so I just went to my friend's house a lot. Hey, cool. Yeah, you're just like me. Just like me, for real, for real. Yeah. But I kinda get it, you know. You like pretend, oh, I'm gonna go visit a friend, you know. I mean, we have to like keep the kind of connections going, but in actuality I just wanted to go play games there. That's like the thing. But at the same time, I'm like the kind of person who's also okay with not playing, you know, but just watching them play. You know, it's like, this was like the early era of like watching Let's Plays, so to say, before it was like a thing. Flipbooks with Subway Surfers gameplay in it would be nice in those strips. Subway Surfers. Yeah. Subway Surfers. This is like Temple Run, right? Like this kind of game genre, I only like got to know thanks to Temple Run. But nowadays it's like really boomer-like, you know, I guess. While Subway Surfers like still going on, but Temple Run is like still active, but Subway Surfers like more popular, I guess, among the Zoomers. And there's like also this kind of meme that Gen Z doesn't have attention span. You have to somehow have Subway Surfers in the background running so they can they're like awake, right? Something like that. What about board game? You like hiking? Okay, let's answer this separately. I like hiking. Let's say back in the days, I didn't enjoy it. I just wanted to stay home and play games, you know? Want to be like gaming and enjoy the stuff that I couldn't do. But I was like, yeah. What was that? Let me explain it on a certain kind of thing about a little bit of neuroscience. So like when we wake up, we have like a full amount of dopamine, right? This is like kind of the thing we like release when we like enjoy something. And let's say we have like with dopamine like a full lemon full of juices, right? And when we squeeze it hard, a lot of juice comes out, and with that a lot of dopamine. This like happens when we do activities that are a lot of fun, like video gaming, right? But once the juice is like empty, you know, like the lemon doesn't have any juice, then it's like more difficult to get more enjoyment, like in the activities after video gaming. This is like why we get less motivated, you know, like to do other things. I mean, after we play like video games, we be like, oh, I don't want to go outside, I don't want to clean, you know. We don't enjoy like those productive kind of activities, like sorting your emails, to your homework, right? But if we flip that around, kind of like doing the productive things first, or like going to work, you know, clean the house, clean your room, tidy up. If those actually squeeze a little bit of juice out too, but not too much, right? And if you manage it like that, you can be more productive. So if you like start the first hour of your day like with something productive first before you access your phone or like video gaming, then it's a lot better in the long run. And if you at the end of the day start to do like those kind of activities that squeeze a lot of juice, right? It's a lot better. But nowadays, you know, it's a lot more difficult. Back then, we hadn't like stuff like TikTok, social media, brain rot like Skibidi. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like animal or something. But people, it doesn't make sense, and people get like they get like blown away from it, and they get addicted to it, right? I was like addicted to video games too. So I think like because of that, I didn't enjoy hiking. I was like, yeah, my juices are like empty, you know. I don't, and hiking doesn't squeeze my juices, right? So but nowadays, you know, now that I was more aware of like how this kind of dopamine works and video gaming and what this does with our brain, I enjoyed it a little bit more. I enjoy it more, like walking, keeping your body, you know, like going out in the sunlight, keeping your body healthy. This is like what I enjoy like now more, and I think like it does make sense when in school trips they kind of like plan on like hiking stuff and certain times where you are not allowed to like access your phones, like, right? They like collect your phones or something and your electrical devices on certain times of the day. So they say like, oh, it shouldn't get lost or nobody will steal it. It's just like they want you to focus on like those kind of things to enjoy your youth, you know, before they give it back to you, so to say. People only on their phones are not interested at all. Board games don't hit the same ever since internet pop off. Yeah, so like offline games are like not that entertaining anymore, since a lot of technology and advancements and during the Gen Z era came. So yeah. Actually, I'm not a good gamer, so I don't like to play video game or online game. I'm really bad at gaming. Sad. You know, sometimes I wish I were bad at gaming too, so I wouldn't get too addicted to it. Exercise good to produce dopamine? I wouldn't say exercise produces dopamine. Oh, you like release dopamine, right? So you like empty it out. It's like a kind of mana bar, your MP bar, your activity points, your motivation bar. I say like, I put like my schedule a lot of times like recovering my MP, but it's like recovering my mana motivation, right? So that I have like enough of my MP filled up to like draw, for example. If I'm if I do like too much of the same thing, I get like burnt out, right? I think like Raora or some said something along these lines that when she like the way to burn yourself out is like doing those kind of drawing challenges. Actually, this leads like to the next topic. I was like preparing. But let's reply like now to the questions here and other topics from you guys, from you gamers. I used to make flip books. Hey, that's cool, a backrooms level. Don't know, what were flip books? Are those laptops? Apple? Chromebooks? Let me Google that. Those kind of. Oh yeah, this is yeah, I think I did something like that back in the days. I wanted to like try animating via that, and it was kind of interesting to see how this works out. But the entertaining of flipbooks just like short last. But the process of like making it like pretty fun and interesting. But watching yourself improve in a game you used to be very bad at is such a good feeling. Yeah, actually it is. That's like why games like Dark Souls or like Metroidvania are like really popular, since it's like really punishing when you like lose. and Celeste and Shovel Knight, I think, as well, or like I Wanna Be the Guy, and then Jump King. Yeah, those were like people say it's rage inducing, but after you get used to it, after you failed so many times, you get more and more used to it. You like know how to bypass this kind of part, and then you start killing it, right? You start to do good. That's like where like the dopamine like kicks in finally, and that's like where you have fun, right? But yeah, dopamine is like not something you can like produce. You like release it, or actually, is this producing? Let me check. Maybe I've like misinterpreted it. Can dopamine production? Okay, like I think like the enjoyment, like producing dopamine via exercise. It's like releasing it, right? Producing, releasing is like kind of the same. But yeah, when you do like exercise at the first part of the day, and then you just like start sweating, be like hoof poof, you start kind of feel good, right? But if you do it like after gaming, maybe not so. It's like more you torture your body. I think like it has something to do with like activating certain parts in your brain, you know. And if you do like the exercise first, it's like more of positive feedback, since it kind of like suppresses certain kind of the brain. But when it comes like with video gaming first, it's kind of like more seen as a pain, and you torture yourself, and your brain is like smart and adapting that, and it's like, okay, okay, Yesa, that's like not good. We have to like we have to stop doing that. Let's go back to video gaming. That was fun for you, right? Something like that. And yeah, that's like how you can get like a little bit I would like say G-lighted, yeah, right? Gaslighted. But there are like ways you can like really transform your life if you like start to understand how things. And this is like what I didn't understand back then. So I'm kind of like glad I got educated here. Anyway, out of topic, I just realized how cute your VTuber is or something. Yeah, thank you. I like this design. And yeah, maybe you don't like see it properly, but when I have like a full body here, right? You don't like see it always, but this is like how it looks like. And usually I started changing it after like realizing what kind of mood I have when I like speak or like talk about certain topics, and I had like a certain old avatar kind of it was like not the chibi version, but like the more adult kind of the normal version, and it didn't like really like capture it that much. Maybe like when I sing or like when I calm down, then yeah, it's more like fitting, right? And sometimes I think like back in the days, like 2023, when I like was streaming, I was like more of a Kremlin, and the voices, the funny voices I would like do, they wouldn't like fit the normal version of myself, but more this kind of version I'm like right now. So yeah, I might kind of make the change, but somehow, even though I look like this right now, I don't get back to the Kremlin side as simple. Not as easy anymore. I don't know what it is. More self-awareness. But yeah, I like it. But cool that you people enjoy it. Sometimes I'm like, I do a certain thing and I don't think much about it, and when people compliment on it, it's like, oh, you like what I did? Okay. And I don't think much about it, but kind of makes me happy that something I put work into pays out. But I guess we like on the like to the topic of gaming, I guess we're on the same kind of page that you do understand what it is to accomplish something, even if it's not within gaming, but like outside of it. For me, it's like drawing, you know, and like that I took example that I feel fulfillment when people enjoyed what I did, like a certain audience, like when an audience like enjoys whatever I do, and this keeps me like going, like moving forward. I think like for Ame, she like said, like a lot of content creators say that, but Ame said to us like too that thanks to us, she was motivated to do all those things she has done, like those assets, just events, ideas, including everyone in her projects, to make, because it's more fun this way, and she wants all of her everyone in her life to succeed, right? And she's really amazing for that. Anyway, I need to go now. So see you next time, or later if you're still streaming. Okay, thank you for watching, Yesa, and have a nice rest of the day or evening. Yeah, I think evening's your time. Bye bye. Until then. Yeah, until later. I don't really know how long the stream will like be, but I don't plan to like keep it longer than 3 hours. I'm like about 30 minutes in. But maybe it will like about 2 hours, depending. Like for my topics I like prepared, it can be like about 2 hours. But yeah. But yeah, Ame. She did also like her last membership post. I can't like tell much about it since I'm like in there, but can I do a screenshot of that? Just show how long I was a member. It was like it was not about 4 years. It was not about 4 years, like the lifespan of her gym activities as Amelia Watson. But let's see. Amelia Watson. Membership. Yeah, I can make a screenshot. And kinda check it on stream. But I really enjoy from Amelia her memberships. I think from her side it was like joining her membership was like the best experience so far. It was like my first time I joined a membership with her, but from a lot of people's experience when they have had other existing memberships, they say like that on her side it was the best since she gets like constant updates and like shared a lot of funny stuff or like useful stuff, interesting stuff whenever she encountered that, and would like share that with us. So like it's like with hanging out with friends, you know, you're like in a group chat kind of, and then they post like a funny meme, video clip, something like that, and it's like this one. It's like that. And it has like something really charming, kind of. And I mean, it is charming. So, I was a member for 2 years, 5 months, 11 days. I told you like about something, no, not something, but like in a past stream I like talk about being a member of her, being like an investigator. Like not only a teammate but investigator. She changed, I would say she changed my life and gave me the energy to like change it. Like not she herself, but she gave me the inspiration and motivation to do so. There was like you know, with the lockdown, there was like a depressing time kind of, and let's say thanks to this lockdown, I kinda gave up on studying since it wasn't really like suited to me. So I was really used to having lessons, classes, like in person, and this like where would I excel? Like to be outside of my home and be in a different space where I can like, or I'm like forced to focus and be a different person, like a person you can like respect kind of. But if I'm like home, I'm like pretty much myself and a lazy person. I would like do gaming, you know, I mean there's like my bed, there's my refrigerator with like all the yummy stuff in there, there's my PC, you know, where I can play games at. And if I'm like in this kind of zone, like at home, I'm like more tend to go lazy, like back then at lockdown, like 4 years ago. And when like the lockdown came in, then the things from like in person shifted to online. And it sounds like niche. From the comfort of your own home you can like study, right? But the thing is, I couldn't really focus with that. I mean, I mentioned to you, if you're the comfort of your own home, there's like your bed, there's your PC, there's your yummy stuff in your fridge, right? Then I couldn't focus. So yeah. And I kinda was like blaming myself. What I did was like playing games and watch YouTube videos. Clips even. And I was like pretty interested in VTubers at that time. I was like interested in Toho. And this kind of Toho kind of content brought me at some point to Marin's clip. Hosho Marin, Gen 3. Hosho Kaisokudan Sensho no Hosho Marin desu, or something like that. And she's like hardcore Toho fan. And thanks to her, you know, since she's whole life, it sent me other clips. And then I was like, hey, that's kinda cool. I wonder if there's like English content. Oh, there's not much. There was Hana Makia from Niji Sanji Indonesia. She was like fun. When I found more, then from Whole Life Indonesia, also like Ayunda Risu, Airani Ioftiin, Muna Hoshinova, they could like speak English, and I was like, yeah, this was like, I think for a lot of people, the kind of pool where the overseas pros yeah, got in, right? And regarding the JP tubers, I think like Hachama and Coco, yeah, those two. Because I was like interested in like seeing more English, and then there was like this Miko and Coco, you know, like Freedom Lady, and yeah, when at some point like the infos came out, I was like, yeah, Coco has like this meme with like Hololive USA, and there was like Coco Kane. And this was like funny. And then at some point Holomyth got announced. I was like, Holomyth EN. Yeah, it kinda like sounds it didn't sound like a generation name, you know, because the thing like Whole Life English, it was like a myth, right? It's not real, it's a meme. Thanks to Coco. And then yeah, we're gonna see Coco Kane, right? She's gonna be real. And the name was like a little bit funny with Coco Kane, since if you like remove one co, and then have like combine it with the Kane, you get like a funny word, kind of. Maybe not funny word, but you know what I mean. And this was kind of a meme. But actually, the memes were real. It was like not a myth, it is real. Yeah, Holo real EN or something. And then yeah, I encountered like Whole Life English, and after I got like more into like whole life English and watched them more and more and understood everything what they said compared to like JJPs, you know, where to rely on clips, you know, like just a little bit snippet of the whole stream. It was like not much, but watching a whole stream is like a different experience, like from English sides. And Ina gave me back the motivation to draw, and all of them are like so fantastic, and Ame is like so real. And I wanted to support them, you know. I did like at first with art, you know, this, and watching their streams, liking, commenting, being active in chat. Like when you don't have money, that's like one of the ways to do that. But at some points like merch got released and I kinda wanted to buy them too, but I couldn't. I saw like from Ina this Kuso Dekai Takodachi, like this really big Takodachi pillow that has like this face, kind of. A little bit similar that face, but it's more like mischievous rather than angry. And yeah. So I was like, yeah, I guess I want to support them. So I'm going to muster myself up to write applications and find a job. And at this point, yeah, I move forward. And Ami is like one of the reasons why I could like do this kind of step and become like a member. So I did it like about 2 years, 5 months. But at some point, there was like something in my life that needed more prioritization, where I needed the money. So I was a competitive Smash player, right? I need to travel a lot, I need to like save up for stuff, and streaming was like a hobby back then. I didn't took it that seriously. Like back before I did like YouTube a little bit more mainstream. But yeah. But those other 11 days there, that's all like, and I experienced when the news came out that she's gonna stop her activities, so that's like it. Army's strongest soldier. What is this badge actually? I think this is the badge for 24 months. There are like a lot of perks, yeah. There's like a 36-month badge. I don't have that. But I turned into an investigator. I turned out into a crocodile, finally. Like, actually, let's put that on stream, right? Let's remove that. Let's do a screen capture. So here it is. If I would be there at least one more year, I would have get the sunglasses, but yeah, I got that in. So this is like what I am satisfied with at the very least. So from being a teammate, investigator is like a long step. Kinda glad I got it. But her members will be deleted after by the end of October, so there's like a lot of time to like archive everything. I at this point have like archived everything that was available on members, but yeah, can't do much anymore. Let's close that for now. But yeah, now it's that this is in the past and she will like appear at some point. Can look forward into the future. Like, it's like October right now, like the spooky month, right? There was like this question about Yesa has asked They're like not here right now, but I hope they watch the archive at some point. Maybe not, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. That there was a question, what will be my plans this week? This kind of leads up to the topic I prepared. And we have like spooky month, right? This like where a lot of people like start playing spooky games. So I have like something scheduled for later with that, and but not also like spooky, but it is also the month of art. You know, like with October, a lot of people do those kind of Inktober kind of thing, where you have like this drawing marathon. Like you draw every single day in October. And Raora, she said something along the lines that the fastest way to burn yourself out is like drawing every day. And yeah, but if it's like in the span how she does it, like she's a really good artist, she draws better than me, but she's slow. She admitted it herself, so I don't like put it into her mouth or like put that title on her when she said it herself. The thing is, like, if you're a slow drawer, a slow artist, if you're like very slow at drawing, then you're gonna get more burnt out, because it takes like, it's very unhealthy, right, to like sit for a long period of time with not moving, because your body needs to move. It needs like it needs to like, it needs this action, it needs to be in motion, so that your body is staying healthy. So when you do that for a long time, then your body will be like, hey, stop doing that, we let's do the other things. Even though you like drawing, we need to do the other things, and the body's like fighting back, and that's like how you start to get unhealthy and like burn out very quickly. But if you're like really quick, like what I try with one draw challenges, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. But if you're like slow, then yeah, it is like that. But she's better at drawing than me. I cannot deny that. Like, did you saw her Amelia fan art? A fan art of Ame? It's like so great. This is so great. But yeah, drawing. I was like thinking about doing whole October. Like Yofi, she's like, she did something like that, and the first day was like nurse. I was like thinking yesterday, should I do that? But Ami graduated, no, I can't do that. So, I was like not feeling it really. But at some point I will do something like a drawing challenge, like not the one draw, but something for a longer period of time. But yeah, regarding drawing, the past days actually I worked on something for Ame. Before she parted, before she had her last stream. You gamers do remember an artwork I did, I think. Like I did on stream with Amelia Watson. I did draw this one here. You saw me doing that live on stream, and if not, I had posted in community posts. But besides this one, I also work on something else. Did a manga, a 4-pages manga project, like showcasing something really cool about her that Kiara has discovered and mentioned it. And I had like it planned over the span of like 10 days. So I had like the idea in my mind, a storyboard already. And I think I can, let's open like Clip Studio. Share that one window. Like the picture I showed, like for audio only listeners, it was like where we have like small army on this bus stop, you know, the bench. She's like sleeping. Next to her is like Baba, and there's this bus stop sign. It's like this kind of desert kind of thing. And I've drawn that. But I also did, besides that, a manga project. And let's say, compared to like the one draws, or like drawing Ame, this was like a lot more difficult. I know from experience how hard it is to draw manga, and if you have a deadline to keep it to be like punctual, to be like on time. I did like a little bit of a storyboard here on like the different, how like I'm gonna do every single page. Originally I had like about 9 pages planned, but in the end I cut it short to 4 since I was like short on time, and I couldn't like see myself draw that much. I had like the whole weekend, for the whole weekend time. I was like thinking, okay, let's do every day 4 pages, but possible. Kind of. I kind of like scheduled a plan on like how to do that. So my plan would look like that I nap 2 hours, wake up, draw, nap 2 hours, and draw. Why? I told you something about dopamine, right? Like when you wake up, you have like a fresh amount of dopamine, and like with that a full MP bar, and then you can like start doing things. And if you do like the most satisfying thing at the very end of that, like eating or whatever, like is like more satisfying than the productive thing, and you kind of have like a happy kind of chunk of the day. The only ways to like restore dopamine, like MP bar, is like via sleeping, via napping, or like meditating. I chose like the nap method, but even though I did that, I couldn't do it in time since I got like distracted at some point. Like internet, right, is like the problem. So yeah. You see here like a little bit of things here, right? Like from like those scribbles here, like now to actual drawings. Like the raws, without the text and everything. In the end, I did like on a Saturday 1.5 pages, on Sunday about 2 pages, and then on Monday, like where she is like graduating, like the 30th September, like 0.5 pages. There was like I had work as well. I did like all the rendering, the texting and everything, and I rushed that. It's like on YouTube. I was like thinking about uploading it to YouTube, but at the same time I was like, didn't do it on stream, you know, it was like not stream content. But if you have Twitter, if you have my Pixiv, then you can like see it there, the finished product. The link to my Pixiv and Twitter, or like X is like I'm called, is in my description, so if you want to see the finished product. But this was like what I was working on. That's like the reason why my schedule was like, in my streams were like not that much. I mean, this was the schedule. The schedule from last week was like not that long. I did like some, I remember 8 commented, like a regular commented like, yeah, no final restriction stream. No, I don't have time, I need to draw. This was like from last week. I had like the about 1 hour-ish Zatsudan. Karaoke was also like 1 hour-ish. Read along was like too long. It was like 3 hours. But the reason why those streams were on the shorter side, like Zatsudan Karaoke, was because I was working on disc projects, so yeah. So there's like not much, but about the next schedule, now that we have that here, I can show it to you here too. Up. This will be the screen schedule of this week. We have like the Zatsudan here that that we are like in right now, but since we have like the month of like spooky, right? A lot of people are gonna play spooky games. I think I'm gonna play Omori. Some people like said it is like spooky and has like it does like traumatic mental damage to you, kind of. So I'm gonna, you know, it's this time of the month, right? And a lot of people like say Omori is a good RPG game. And I like RPGs. But I think because it's like RPG game, like similar to actually RPGs, it's gonna be a super long gaming session. Or like will be like it will take several multiple gaming sessions. So like it's multiple 3-hour streams to like complete the game. Of course I'm like a little bit of completionist. I love seeing lore. But maybe I will try to like more or less do it on the faster side. I don't really know much, but if it's like RPG, there might be like something like crits and like cheese tactics like poisoning, right? So I'm gonna see about that. But besides being like spooky month, it's also the month of art. So I will draw here. I think like I will draw a lot for this month. Since a lot of birthdays are coming up here. Like Roos's birthday was on the end of September. And then the 1st October there was like Corona's birthday. And I will draw Shirakami Fubuki tomorrow, since on Saturday it's gonna be her birthday and she will do a live 3D stream, like a live performance. I want to see that and give her something nice. Probably in the chibi style as well. Yeah, probably. And next week there will be Ollie's birthday. There will be Luna Nanura's birthday. Nanura, Luna. In 2 weeks there will be Gigi's birthday. On October there's a lot of birthdays. During the season of fall there's like a lot coming up. So yeah. Anyways, you see the schedule. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Put it there. But this is like the plan. But to be honest, you know, after I like tried the napping strat, like on restoring my energy and going in again, I must like say it's like pretty exhausting kind of mentally, because my brain is like protesting and I'm like it's like working against me. So I kind of like found a healthy I kind of went back to the normal sleeping schedule, but I was so tired. Like when I work from Sunday to Monday on like the manga project, this one here, I was so tired, so sleepy, and when I woke up and look into the mirror, I had like really dark eye rings under my eyes, like, and I didn't even feel tired when I woke up, but when I went to work, I felt like my eyes burning. So it's like really a bad sign when you feel that as an artist, when you want to like be ahead of a deadline. And yeah, take care of yourself, take it slowly. I think like 1 page a day would be like really comfy, but I tried like doing more and then it burned me. It could have learned better burnout, like training my MP bar, and then I'm like, I need like so much time to recover to like try again. But I was aware on like this kind of issues because I had experience when I was like in my teenies and tried to do like manga project in for a whole month, like weekly, kind of weekly 4 pages. But yeah. And also regarding Ruse, it was his birthday, right? I remade that kind of art, but I think I'm gonna complete it a little bit more. I think I'm gonna add color, since this design is like, it looks simple, but it's actually hard to draw. There's so many freaking details on there. I guess I'm gonna color it. Then it's like more worth it than just like repeating that over and over again in black and white. So yeah. But I like Ruse. But yeah, art is pain, but at the same time it's like really beautiful when you like manage to finish it. And if people are like satisfied with what I do, then it gives me motivation to like do more. If there's like nothing, then yeah. But at the same time, you don't really do art, you know. I for now don't really do art to get likes, to get like favorited by Maoshi or something. It's just like I don't really have a motivation. I mean, I have like some motivation, but not a really strong one, you know, where it's like the end of the world when I don't reach it. I think like the best motivation is like it's like if you keep it like really like on the low side, you know, like baby steps, step by step. You don't like need the big steps like I said one time, but it's like rather the small ones that are like helpful in the long run, that can keep you moving. This like big problem doesn't need like big solutions. It's like it needs really like the small ones, and this keeps me like going with drawing. When I saw like Ina doing drawing, it looks like so easy for her, and I was like, oh, it looks so fun. And then I got to drawing, and in the end I ended up drawing more Ame than like Ina. I think like for Ina it was like difficult to draw her. Like drawing is not hard, but drawing her and making her look good was hard. But now she has like easier to draw, has like more outfits, easier to draw designs, so maybe. But yeah, I like drawing. But at some point there's also a hate. It's like a little bit love-hate because I did it for so long. Maybe you can like say, you know, if you really like a certain kind of activity, like a certain game, a certain anime, right? You start to like acknowledge its bad parts too, right? And when you rant about it, at the same time, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, actually, it's nice because at the end of the day, you know, when I go on Twitter, when I go on Pixiv, there are like so many new artworks out there, and it's really like inspiring to see how so many people in the world have the energy to like put out something so great. Art is a nice thing. I think there should be more in the world. What the heck is that? IR art? Get the fuck out of there! Get it out here! We don't need that. Oh, actually, oh, this picture's nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, this is yabai. So, it's like really great what art like can contribute and what emotions like what can like bring out of you, right? Like enjoyment, you know, or like anger. You see like some mistakes, or yo, I don't like this art stuff. This is AI, right? And then yeah, it is like that, right? But if you feel something, you know, or something you enjoy, you like do, then yeah, then it's a good one. Then you're like engaged in it. This is like something you should like put your focus on again. If this kind of thing can live rent free in your mind, it can live rent free in your mind, right? So yeah, in any ways, like for October, there will be, you can expect like a lot of art streams in Omori. So for now. And I will make sure that I will take care of myself with sleeping enough. I did I sacrificed a little bit of my health to finish drawing. That kind of thing, but I will take care of myself. And I hope you gamers do too. I will wrap it up here. 1 hour. I guess I'm like out of topics to talk about, so I will wrap it up here. But I will see you gamers tomorrow, or maybe another time, who knows. In any case, thank you all for watching, and thank you to all who were here or who are here. I wish you a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time zone you are, and with that I say bye bye.